Thank you, Russell, and well done, KPMG, also for your initiative in assisting Bjorn and Maria and their ALS promotion, so to speak, to help people suffering from ALS. It's definitely an initiative that should be also copied and encouraged by other companies alike. So, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. It is by now an indisputable fact that on the world stage, Malta is considered as a leading jurisdictional hub, a pioneer amongst its European counterparts in regularizing the remote gaming industry. Malta can now boast that over the past years, this flourishing sector has become one of the main pillars which strongly contributes to Malta's unprecedented economic growth. But it is neither by sheer luck nor coincidence that this sector has thrived to the extent that Malta is now listed as one of the most sought-after jurisdictions for gaming operators. But what does ultimately make Malta a home of gaming excellence? Its strong ICT infrastructure, its innovative drive, a government who has a long-term vision for the industry and it's open for business, plus a robust regulator that is agile, as well as a fast-moving approach which allows to adapt to groundbreaking technological advancement. In short, a convergence of all these positive elements hold the key for Malta to sustain its reputation as an attractive hub for iGaming companies. Malta's visionary stance as the first EU country which foresaw the opportunities in this sector, resulting in the introduction of a fully scaled regulatory framework, is now bearing fruit. Over the past few years, this framework was strengthened according to the evolving needs of the industry. By raising the regulatory bar, we inspire growth within this sector, foster more certainty for both current and future operators, future-proof the industry itself, as well as eliminate the possibility of criminal activity within. This summer, an innovative new gaming law, which is built on robust principles, came into effect. In essence, the new legislation reduced the number of licenses to 2, consolidating previous licensing classes, thus affecting and effectively reducing bureaucratic procedures for operators, also dramatically allowing them to launch their products faster. More importantly, this is a law which, while it is fundamentally business-minded, it allows the regulator better access and higher level of supervision, monitoring, and scrutiny, thus strengthening its drive to eliminate objectionable elements within this industry. Also ensuring that it mitigates money laundering processes, fraud, and other criminal activities. This was also evident in the recent collaboration between the authority, the Maltese authorities, and the Italian authorities, which resulted in detecting a racket that was running the illegal betting industry. Collaboration with other authorities is key. Hence, as I announced, an agreement will be signed with the Malta Gaming Authority and the Italian authorities to enhance the cooperation between both parties. It is within this excellent legal scenario, which further enhances Malta's reputation, that operators can acquire a prestigious Maltese license. All in all, our fingers must remain firmly on the pulse of the industry and being fully aware of what disruptive technology is bringing about. We must adapt and conform to this fast-paced revolution. With this in mind, the Malta Gaming Authority is also the first regulator to launch a sandbox framework for cryptocurrencies, effectively responding to new emerging technologies and forms of gaming. We're now at a point of moving further afield by exploring new economic niches. For example, mention esports. This largely unexplored gaming concept is also establishing itself as a new form of sports and entertainment that's fast gaining momentum, giving rise to a booming industry. Globally, revenue from esports is expected to hit $1.5 billion by 2020. Malta is already a protagonist in some of the most high-profile conferences in this sector, with some high-profile gaming studios already operating in this country. A viable strategy, in fact, for this sector will soon be launched to accommodate this relatively new phenomenon. We are also here to learn from international experts in this sector and continue to ignite a passion for esports. We firmly believe that Malta will, with its current gaming ecosystem and home of gaming excellence credentials, will provide the ideal landscape for esports athletes, businesses, and tournaments to thrive. Digital sports have so far taught us more, and also the utmost importance of communication, training, and teamwork. And it is also our unfailing commitment to the well-being of the industry, which finally encourages us and companies to set up shop in Malta. But primarily, it is the consumer's experience, which is at the beating heart of this industry. Together with operators, we must ensure that consumers enjoy consistent standard of protection. It is to this end that 1.3 million euros have been allocated to the Responsible Gaming Foundation for the Take Action program, an allocation which will ultimately boost the valuable work this foundation carries out with the gambling victims by providing better and more holistic training programs for the social workers involved. We are also highly aware that regarding the relevant skills required within this industry, demand for the relative skills by far outstripping supply. With this current scenario in mind, we launched eGame through an agreement between MGA and the Malta MCAST, wherein 46 students are pursuing their studies in this field. These initiatives go further than simply creating jobs, but encourage stimulating career-oriented paths, which will provide for creative thinking and innovation. It is a given within the sector that the ultimate skill operators seek in this field is unique talent. We strive to provide the ideal tools for this talent to flourish, be recognized and awarded accordingly. With such a complete and vibrant ecosystem in place, which caters holistically for every aspect of this thriving sector, Malta retains its status as the ultimate choice, an attractive hub for the iGaming industry. And with circa 300 iGaming companies operating in Malta and other big players keenly showing their interest, it is highly apparent that our commitment to innovation, our unflagging adoption of new technology, and our constant undertaking of future-proofing the industry clearly distinguishes us from other jurisdictions. As a small island, our minute size may be limiting, but it certainly does not impede our rapid rise to the forefront of this technological revolution. Our vigorous ambition goes well beyond this insignificant limitation, further reaffirming Malta as the home of gaming excellence. Thank you.